Glenn Beck and his crew are talking about the droughts and then the floods that happen in Texas. Of course, they're going to be against climate change. They think they're clever. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, let's watch the first clip.
Both of these ridiculous torrential downpours and flooding and the preceding drought, both the fault of global warming.
Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you.
We have
Stu.
not talked about it.
Thank you.
I mean, the drought, which was blamed on global warming incessantly, now all the rain is also being blamed on global warming.
As we've always said, no matter what happens.
Yeah, it's called climate change. What it does is it leads to extreme weather patterns. But these guys, I mean, they've got those two brain cells. They're just trying to petering out. Yeah, that's what happens, dude. Extreme weather. Like, but how could it be a drought? And then a flood. We got them. Now, wait for their alternative theory on why it might have happened instead. Oh, this is good.
We started digging our way out of that drought about 3 years ago, but that's definitely over. I was up in the farm country, up in Idaho this last weekend, and it was a sloppy mess up there. And they had just 5 weeks ago, they had a fast for rain because they were in a drought. And it started raining 5 weeks ago.
That's interesting.
Didn't stop.
Because if Rick Perry announces that he's running for president, which is expected, of course, he, in 2012, I think it was, or 2011, was praying for rain here. Will he get blamed for the success of the rain and the flooding?
That we started ending that drought with that fast. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah.
And
he was mocked for it anyway.
He was mocked for it, and he went ahead and did it. And that was the beginning of the end of the drought. I mean, we started having rain right after that. And this state was a desert.
Let me get this right. A drought and flooding. Climate change is the answer that 97% of world scientists agree. Idiots. No, obviously, the real answer was the prayer of Republican politicians. Really. Up in Idaho, Glenn Beck was there. They were fasting. You see, if you fast, obviously, God gives you rain. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Anybody who doesn't recognize it is an idiot, right? And then I think the first guy started out joking about Rick Perry praying back in 2011, 2012, right? And now we get the rains. And then I think Beck took him seriously. He said, oh, yeah. Remember, again, we're back to the fasting. If you don't eat, obviously the sky god gives you rain. I don't even know why we're having this conversation. That's so obvious. These guys have the balls to laugh at scientists. Now, seriously, if you're on their side and you think Rick Perry praying or Glenn Beck fasting is causing the weather patterns rather than climate change, you're a fucking moron. Okay, and please stay on that side. Don't come anywhere near us. Your ignorance might be contagious. At least Glenn Beck would think so. Like, oh no, watch out. We're going to get the cooties from those guys. These guys are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, now this is climate change. Are you ready for this? Now, this happened a little while ago. People think Glenn Beck is cured now, and people got angry at me because I made fun of him because he said that he was crazy in the past. He admitted it, right? But he said he went on a gyroscope and went, spun around and got better. And I say, he didn't get better. He didn't get better. That's not how you get better, okay? I believe in science. He believes in being nuts. So watch this clip, and you tell me if Glenn Beck is sane or insane. Watch.
It's here, and I refuse to be silent. And I honestly, I would beg for your prayers, because we've asked you before to pray for us for different things, and, but that's all, honestly, that's all been, this is my job. This is what I do for a job. You do what you do for a job. This is what I do for a job. But I'm entering now the time of my calling. What I have to do as a man. And I don't know I don't know what to do. And I don't know. I just know it's coming. And I beg you for your prayers. I beg you for your prayers. Because I will pray for you. And you please pray for me. Because this is the time. This comes. Every 70 years, there's a time when giants are made. And I don't know if they'll ever remember any of our names. What I know is at some point I am going to be standing in front of God himself. And I demand of myself that he says, job well done.
What the fuck's he talking about? The time of my calling? This happens every 70 years. What happens every 70 years? This guy has lost his fucking mind. People are taking him seriously. I'm the bad guy for pointing out that this guy, no, I'm being serious. This guy should be institutionalized. I don't know that you lock him up, but you got to get him help. It's not about like putting him away. It's about getting him, this guy has lost his mind. This is what people say right before they do something terrible or something absolutely nuts, either to themselves or to others. This is the time when giants are made. Hodor. What are you talking about? What giants? What? No, like, hoo-hoo. This, I need your prayers. This is the time when the White Walkers come. But I'm on the dragon. This is when giants are made. I am just, what are you saying? You've lost your goddamn mind. And people take this guy seriously. No, I'm here to tell you, I got bad news for you guys, man. If you're a believer in Glenn Beck, that guy is going to go to a hospital soon. I'm not kidding. He's going to get hospitalized. He's not mentally well. Like, I mean, I kid around, and sometimes I feel bad about kidding around. That guy is not well. Mark my words. Nobody says that's mentally fit. The guy has lost it. I don't know how this ends, but it doesn't end well. Apparently it ends with giants.